Our first recording comes from Reddit. Unfortunately, due to the lack of information, all we know is that the person who recorded it heard some sounds coming from the basement and decided to investigate.
Just, my hand's a little shaky because I'm scared right now. Hello? See, I heard like a clapping sound. So there's nobody. Hello? It's cold in here. What was that? Hello?
At one point, the man hears clapping, and moments later, he notices a terrifying pale face in a crevice that prompts him to flee upstairs and end the recording. Did he capture something paranormal, or have we fallen victim to an internet hoax? You decide. Our next recording is just as mysterious as the one that opened this compilation. It is known to have been filmed in Poland, where two men embarked on a motorcycle ride. In the initial seconds of the recording, nothing seems to indicate that something is about to happen. Suddenly, the person filming realizes that his friend is no longer beside him. He stops, and a motorcycle rides by him. But the problem is that there is no one on it. The man quickly brings his vehicle to a halt, and at that moment, the recording cuts off. There are two possibilities. Something happened on the bridge, with the second man either lying somewhere on the ground, or something paranormal occurred, causing him to vanish. Perhaps he stumbled upon a portal or was abducted by aliens. What theories do you have regarding this recording? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The next recording is another TikTok video, this time from user Skiboy 2Digit, who works as a janitor at a school. This isn't just any ordinary school. It was built on the site of an old cemetery. While nothing unusual seems to happen during the day, janitors working at night occasionally experience eerie phenomena, like in this instance.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. All right. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Just ooh, okay. See, no, no, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh! No, I can't.
As the janitor enters one of the classrooms, he mentions a balloon that's been following him and unnerving him. And sure enough, as we watch, the balloon eerily drifts after him into the hallway. But that's not all. In the corridor, another unsettling event unfolds. Something races past the window at the far end at incredible speed. Upon slowing down the footage, you can make out what appears to be a shadowy figure. Was that a ghost? Is this school, built on the grounds of a cemetery, haunted by spirits of the past? Well, the choice is yours to make. Jeff, Phil, and Mark head to the infamous Jack the Ripper Museum. The building has been in use since 1750, and the space currently occupied by the museum has served various purposes over the years. It is so chilling and filled with paranormal activity that even the staff rarely visit, and visitors often flee in terror. This is due to numerous reports of paranormal occurrences, including voices and footsteps, which are just the beginning. The most frightening aspect is the alleged shadow man who effectively terrifies anyone who enters the building. To investigate this phenomenon, the team, comprised of Jeff, Phil, and Mark, visits the location and begins their paranormal investigation.
If you can hear me... Come here a minute. Look behind that camera, it looks like there's a figure there. Can you see what I'm looking at?
Not through the camera, no.
Come here, Jeff. It looks like there's a huge black figure. What's behind the camera?
What was that?
It was a voice. It sounded, I don't know.
Yeah, I heard a voice and it sounded like it was in here.
At one point, Mark notices something strange in the hallway. He tells Jeff and Phil that a dark figure is standing behind the camera, and the rest of the team sees it too. This is where it gets really intriguing, because none of the cameras are able to capture what the three investigators can see with their own eyes. Jeff decides to take some quick photos, and in those, they clearly capture an apparition that closely resembles the infamous Shadow Man, frequently mentioned in the accounts of many witnesses who have visited the museum. As the investigation continues, the team gathers more and more evidence. One significant piece is footage from the stairs, where one of the cameras recorded something unsettling.
Phil and I set up a laser grid on the third floor staircase, pointing up towards the fourth floor doorway. Movement is detected as something moves from left to right, breaking the beams.
Upon closer inspection of the laser grid, we see that something is continuously moving on the right side, obscuring the grid until it eventually disappears completely. Could this be another spirit manifesting its presence that they managed to capture? It's quite possible. What do you think about this investigation? Did they manage to capture the real Shadow Man on camera or not? Victor, Jasmine, and Kelsey head to Virginia City, Nevada, where Mackay Mansion is located. There, they meet Dawn, who has been working as a tour guide for 7 years. She shares numerous stories with the team and shows them many photographs of the phenomena they have captured.
Walk in one day, this is about 4 years ago. She was alone, and she says, "Ma'am, can we just do the history because the ghost kind of freaked me out?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do that." And we're both in this room, and we had a different scenario over here. I'll show you what it looked like. So this is what the room looked like.
Oh, wow.
See, we had a small mirror over there where the
Yeah.
candelabra is. And this lady, and it's just her and I in the room, she took a picture in that direction. It reflected off that mirror. And you see the yellow panels on the door? Walking through the door in full 1800s maid garb is Harriet the maid.
That's the dress I saw.
There you go.
Darn,
That's
can you
the
explain that
lady.
story real fast?
Huh?
One more time? Can you
Oh,
explain that?
yeah.
This kind of looks like it's like kind of melted down.
Let me get the more blown up version for you because she's pretty cool. So yeah, this lady didn't want to know anything about the ghost. She strictly wanted a history tour. So there's Harriet right there.
I get so
That is
sick.
creepy.
She's looking like this.
Yeah, like she's looking
Like
at
sideways.
She's glancing.
The black
Sideways.
dress, like you said, Kelsey.
Wow.
She's kind of like doing her own thing.
She
was
is
just
very busy.
being a maid.
Yeah, and she's very
Have you
busy.
ever seen her like dusting anything? Or like...
No, but she knocks stuff over if I.
Look at his hand.
He's not my normal shadow though. This thing is different. I've never seen him before.
What do you think he is? What do you
I
think
don't
that
know.
is?
We cleansed the building.
Yeah, I
And
would
he's-
after seeing that
he's-
thing. It almost looks like he has a big mouth or something.
He does. Yeah, let me see if I have the blown up here. You can do it.
He looks like a robber in my opinion.
To me, he looks
He kinda
like
does.
Darth Maul in the face.
I was thinking like those are his eyes and this big mouth or his smile.
And he's wearing like a cloak.
yeah.
And nobody was wearing a cloak that night. They
But
don't.
the weird
they don't
thing
dress
is,
like
it's
that.
like it's his hand. You
Looks
see
like
how
a
his,
tree stump.
You see how his hand
And
is
he's-
like interconnected with the
this.
cloak.
He's touching the mantle.
He's
what
like this because that statue right there is right over there,
Yes.
so it's the reflection.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this one was caught in Mr. Mackey's room. We were doing a night tour, and I'm standing in the room. The reason my face is lit up is because I'm holding my phone. I'm kind of setting up to do something. And a friend of mine was on the outside of Mr. Mackey's door. He said he felt something strange. He just went to take a still of me standing right there. He didn't realize his phone was on that live setting. When I hit the button, you're gonna see the Shadow Man go this way.
Whoa!
That is not a human.
No.
Wow.
It's kind of short looking. Too.
He is, and he walks with a limp. That's why we think it's Mr.
My
Fair.
gosh.
You see again?
So how do you feel about that spirit?
Wow.
I call him the mansion protector.
After Dawn gave us the tour, we started taking pictures around the mansion in hopes that we'd capture something. We didn't review the photos until the next day, but we sent these photos to Dawn, and she believes it's the spirit of the maid that's behind me. It looks like the same black dress in the previous photos she's been captured in. I took 2 photos right after the other, as you can see the time. Each photo looks like she's moving. I don't believe it to be my shadow. I didn't use flash, and if it was my shadow, you'd see the outline shadow of the phone. And if you look closely, I'm taller than the shadow figure.
In the photographs, we see a Victorian-style chambermaid reflected in the mirror, as well as another dark figure resembling the infamous Shadow Man, which is captured on video just moments later. Subsequently, Victor takes some pictures, and in one of them, something appears to be standing behind him. According to Dawn, this is the spirit of the chambermaid. The team then conducts a nighttime investigation, but the entire night remains very quiet, with hardly anything happening. So, do the images shown to them by Dawn, as well as the one taken by Victor, reveal true spirits, or do you have another explanation for these photos? En Lima, Peru, stands the Quinta Hirana, one of the few architectural gems from the late 19th century that still survives today. The estate consisted of 6 mansions, a small plaza adorned with vases and Greek marble statues, and even a small zoo. In the early 1920s, Shiguma Kitsutani, a wealthy Japanese businessman, moved into the estate. However, his life soon took a tragic turn. His stores in Japan burned down, a ship carrying his goods sank, and, to top it all off, a Peruvian woman rejected his confession of love. Overwhelmed by misfortune, Kitsutani fell into a deep depression. Today, visitors to the Quinta Heron seek to capture Kitsutani's ghost, said to wander the grounds at night. Among these visitors was Frank, a paranormal investigator. After hearing about the hauntings, Frank obtained special access to the site, not knowing this experience would leave a lasting impression. Even before entering the building, Frank captured one of his most striking pieces of evidence.
So this is it. This is one of the main buildings for La Quinta Heron here. Look at these doors. I have this whole place to myself. This car here is just for security. They're protecting the main gate. If you look back there, I think that's the mountain with the cross. So, you already know the rule. You see that mountain, be careful what you do outside the gates of safety. But it's completely dark out here. So as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my gear, get my other camera, and I'm gonna start heading inside and get this investigation on the road, because I only have about 5 hours to be here. Let alone I'm gonna be leaving out of here tonight pretty late, and the rule of thumb, you don't really want to be on the streets past 12, which I will be, unfortunately. So hopefully I make it back home safe. So you guys can at least watch what I did. That being said, let's get into the video. I just switched over to my other camera, and I haven't even just yet put my night vision cameras yet. I got another one over there and another one over there I gotta turn on. But I wanted you guys to see how this place looks like. Isn't that creepy? And I think the main entrance are these doors here. Oh, what the? Hold on. It looks like something on the window. What the hell was that? The frame rate might have dropped on the camera just a little bit because I brought up the brightness. But I just seen something on the window. Hold on, let me bring the frame rate back. There we go. I literally just saw somebody peeking out at me from the second floor. Oh my God. The birds are going crazy.
In a window, a figure resembling a woman stared directly at him. When he shone his flashlight toward the spot, the figure seemed to dissolve into thin air. Inside, he found barefoot footprints on the dusty floor. This might not seem unusual at first, but the estate is heavily secured, with access restricted to staff and authorized visitors. So, whose footprints were they?
Look. It is kind of flickering here at the moment. Thank you for getting close to me. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. I just got the sound of footsteps right outside the door. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. I literally just got the sound of something walking. You guys can see, but I can't see anything. All right, I'm gonna go and continue to be completely night vision. It is definitely much cooler in this hallway here. I have no idea what the hell that was, but it definitely sounded like footsteps or somebody running through here. At this point now, I'm gonna see if I can make my way to the other mansion, because I don't want to spend my whole night in this one. I've already been in here for like about 2 hours. And I want to be able to have a little bit more time when I get to the other ones.
During an EVP session with a K2 meter, Frank heard distinct footsteps behind a door. When he checked the hallway, it was empty. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, viewers noticed something even more chilling in the footage. A shadowy figure could be seen peeking out from behind a doorframe. Although it could potentially be a trick of light, what happened next is far harder to dismiss.
You should see how long I stayed at the other house to see if I could see anything going through that window. But nothing. Where I'm about to head into now, there's a lot of activity that goes on through here. A lot of upset spirits, not just with Kitsukami, but apparently with his family as well. Unrested spirits. I haven't heard too many bad things about evil spirits on the other locations, but this side here, they said be very gentle and careful what you say, because this guy's very traditional. Even though the situation that happened to him, I still have to be respectful. This is a house that I'm excited about. The house of Katsukumi. I can never remember the name, but I'm trying. And he ended up stabbing himself with a samurai sword. And I think it was on the 2nd floor up there is where he did it. What the hell was that? I just saw something on the 1st floor there by the stairs. That. I just saw that. I literally just see something just pass by on night vision. Hold on. Turn on my IR. Holy shit. I saw what looked like a white mist pass to the right side, or something passed to the right side.
When Frank approached the building where Siguma Kitsutani had died, he noticed something moving in the entrance. Upon enhancing the footage, a small childlike figure could be seen entering a room on the left. Moments later, Frank had a face-to-face encounter with what appeared to be the same apparition.
I was warned to not come up here because apparently upstairs there's a lot of holes and potholes here. So I want to make sure I'm able to do this just fine. Oh God, it looks creepy. I don't even see anything but pure blackness. Look at this. Seems to be pretty quiet. I'm going to see if I could go up there. But I'm not sure if it's safe to go up there. I just hope I don't get hurt going through here. Oh, see, I'm already looking at a pothole right now. I think what they're referring to with the holes is this right here on the floor. I'm not even going to step on that. ¿Alguien estás aquí conmigo?
At the top of the stairs, after Frank turned off his flashlight, the ghost emerged. It leaned its head toward him, stared directly at him, then quickly retreated. This time, it wasn't a trick of light or shadow. It was something undeniably paranormal. Unfortunately, Frank's time at the estate ran out shortly after this. However, a few days later, he returned. During his second investigation, he experienced more unexplainable phenomena. Doors closing, disembodied voices, and footsteps.
Point now, I'm going to see if I can make my way towards the kitchen area and probably do like an obulus, maybe a REM pod session, seeing what I can get in contact with. So I'm about to head out of here, and look at this. A little handprint on the wall. Could have been just anybody, but still creepy to see that. This place is truly like a maze. Alright, made it to the dining room set. Holy I just saw somebody pass by the table. I'm gonna turn on my flashlight. This door just closed.
While leaving a room, Frank's camera captured a figure walking across the far end of a corridor. Without hesitation, he ran to investigate, but whatever he saw had vanished. So, who or what haunted Frank over those 2 nights? Was it the same spirit seen in the window? Was the shadow in the corridor real? What about the head at the top of the stairs? And most importantly, who or what was walking through the building? So many supernatural events, yet so few answers. What do you think of Frank's investigation? Explaining the next TikTok won't be easy, as user Zyrene finds herself in a church undergoing renovations. As she explores the site, she captures something unexpected on camera, leaving viewers questioning whether what she recorded is truly paranormal or simply a trick of the light. For the first few seconds, we see the interior of the church. Then, for a brief moment, a little boy appears, only to mysteriously vanish shortly after. Interestingly, the woman filming insists she did not see or hear the boy in the video. Could this be a ghost, or is there another explanation? The Boyd House was constructed in 1901. Its first inhabitants were Fred and his wife, Minnie, who lived there with their 11 children. Tragically, 4 of the children passed away prematurely. But the tragedies didn't end there. Minnie died of a stroke in 1955, and Fred followed in 1958. Since then, numerous reports of paranormal phenomena have been linked to this house. Claims include phantom footsteps, unexplained knocks, and disembodied voices. Visitors have even reported sightings of Fred and Minnie themselves, as if the former owners still linger within its walls. The storied history of the Boyd House caught the attention of Ian, a YouTuber from the well-known channel Midwest Ghost Hunter. Determined to uncover the truth, Ian embarked on a solo investigation. Venturing into the basement, Ian encountered an old tricycle, which had allegedly moved moments before. Although he didn't witness the movement, he heard the noise. Over the next several minutes, Ian attempted to provoke a response from the spirit, asking it to move the tricycle again.
Hello? Oh my god, this is one creepy room. Who's down here with me? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. What the f***? That's a tricycle! That's a tricycle! Oh my god! What the f***? It's like up against the wall! Oh my god, that is terrifying. There must be like a child down here. Could you move that tricycle again? It was like right in the middle of the floor, I think. Because I remember bumping into it. I guess we'll go up to it. Hello? So you have to actually push this thing to get it to move. I mean, how do you explain that? Okay, that was a child's voice. Did you just speak? Oh, I'm freaking myself out now. Hello?
Over the next several minutes, Ian attempted to provoke a response from the spirit, asking it to move the tricycle shifting. Ian's recorder picked up a childlike voice answering. Eager to explore further, Ian moved to the first floor.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk around the house and I'm gonna do some photography and see if I can get any strange anomalies. If there's anyone in here, could you show yourself to me? Minnie, are you still in here? Could you appear by that radio that you turned on earlier? Weird. I got like an orb like right next to it. Gone. That was interesting. Could you appear by the radio? Damn, I still can't get over that from earlier. That radio turning on. That was so insane. Is there anybody upstairs? Oh, I thought I heard a creak up there. Hello? Whoa, what the f? Dude, I just saw a shadow. Holy shit. It's right up here. Hello? There was somebody standing like right there. Who's up here? I just saw somebody here. There was literally a dark mass standing at the top of these steps. I saw it in the flash of the camera. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Oh my god, what the f is that? Dude, it's right there. It's like a shadow. I caught that in the photo.
As he climbed the staircase, his camera captured the fleeting silhouette of a shadowy figure at the top of the stairs, only for it to vanish in the next photo. Was this Fred making his spectral presence? Motivated by the discovery, Ian proceeded to the second floor to investigate the bedrooms.
You know, I never actually went in here yet. Whoa. What the heck? I just heard like a voice. Hello? Holy. Is there somebody in here? Ooh, I get the chills in there. Something's weird about that closet for sure. I just captured this white mist-like form floating in the closet. Little did I know something quite shocking was about to occur. Oh, what the? What was that? Who's in here? Hello? I feel like something's missing. Look at. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Dude! A freaking doll just got knocked over! Look it! Right there! Holy crap! Oh god, do I dare grab it? Oh, of course I have to grab it. Ugh. Oh man. Oh, it's like a clown.
Ian proceeded to the second floor to investigate the bedrooms. While examining one of the children's rooms, Ian decided to check a wardrobe. Upon opening the door, a faint voice of a young girl could be heard. The situation took an eerie turn as Ian's camera captured a misty white anomaly. Moments later, a sound came from the wardrobe. A doll had been displaced. Could this have been an attempt by the spirits of Fred and Minnie's children to make contact? Was the shadow captured earlier also Fred? The footage and photographs leave much to the imagination. As always, it's up to you to decide whether these events were genuine or a clever hoax. For the full investigation and more eerie adventures, be sure to check out Ian's channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter. TikTok user Celsa Ann provides us with yet another intriguing case. This one involving a mischievous poltergeist making everyday life a challenge. The story begins with footage from a home security camera. In the video, we see a blanket moving repeatedly as though tugged by an unseen force. Now, many of you might be scratching your heads, thinking, that's just a leg moving under the blanket. Nothing supernatural about it. And sure, I might agree if it weren't for the other occurrences in this house. Celsa Ann's home seems to host a presence that makes itself known from time to time.
Okay, so I have been trying to catch this on video for at least 2 weeks now. I have been seeing things move. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. I know what I saw. There's nobody here. My doggy. Okay. Okay. Come on, ghost. If there's a ghost in this house. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay. Oh my god, I told you. Oh my god! I'm not crazy.
In one clip, she's in the bathroom, asking the spirit for a sign. Moments later, a cabinet door swings open on its own. When she approaches, it slams shut right before her eyes. But that wasn't the end of it. A few days later, one of the home's cameras captured something even more unsettling. In the hallway, a dark, misty figure appears 3 times before vanishing entirely. Could this be the entity responsible for all the strange occurrences? Is this truly a shadow figure, or just an elaborate hoax? As always, you're the judges. Let us know your thoughts. We don't stop and jump to the next video from user Perlev. The woman frequently uploads videos on her channel showcasing clothes worth buying. However, one particular video stands out and seems out of place among all the others.
Je sais pas si vous avez... Voilà, mon chien réagit. Oh putain. Non, Peanuts. Peanuts, va pas voir, Oh putain, non, pas mon chien. Les gars, je vous jure. Y'a quelqu'un? Oh les gars, je sais vraiment... Putain, non. Il y a trop de trucs d'un coup. C'est pas la première fois que ça arrive, donc ça me surprend pas tant que ça, mais là, le fait que je sois toute seule, ça me...
From the kitchen, unsettling sounds can be clearly heard, causing distress not only to the woman but also to her dog. The noises then spread throughout the entire building. As the woman ascends the stairs to the area where she started recording, she notices something near the kitchen. A dark head peeks out from behind the wall, but quickly hides when spotted. What could this be? A ghost, or perhaps a person? You decide. Shirako and his group of ghost hunters received a private message from villagers near an old, abandoned bunker. A local legend speaks of a woman in a red dress, often spotted inside the bunker. The apparition reportedly stands motionless, staring at the ground, creating an unsettling atmosphere. Additionally, visitors frequently hear footsteps following them, scaring most people away from entering. But not Shirako. He was eager to explore the site. Upon arriving and finding the entrance, Shirako ventured deeper into the bunker. As time passed, the environment became increasingly eerie.
下ね。これですね。このほうきから。やばい。これなんか作業してたら見れるぞ。前半の方で聞こえたドアをガシャンガシャンする音だね。
At one point, Shirako distinctly heard a voice coming from the direction he was heading. He also occasionally heard footsteps behind him. Eventually, he decided to leave. Luckily, he managed to find his way out. But was there more to this experience? It turns out, yes.声みたいなのは何？ここにまだどなたかいらっしゃいますか？近づいてきてるけど方向が分かんない。やばい気がする。ちょっと待って、マジで怖い怖い。待って。 Even Shirako didn't realize that as he walked toward the exit, he passed something unexplainable. In the dim light, it was hard to notice, even on the recording. But after enhancing the footage, a chilling revelation emerged. As Shirako moved through the corridor, a crouching figure could be seen on the right, staring at the ground. Could this be the infamous ghost from the legend? Ultimately, the decision is yours to make. Kuro, from the Black Story channel, met with Takun, who recently visited a rather peculiar location where he experienced something he still struggles to explain. Together with a friend, Takun had heard rumors about a haunted tunnel where inexplicable things happen. Takun soon became part of that legend. While driving through the tunnel, something suddenly struck their vehicle as if they had hit someone. However, after looking around thoroughly, they couldn't find anything or anyone that could have caused the impact. Terrified, they decided to keep driving and leave the place behind. Upon hearing this, Kuro was determined to visit the tunnel himself, but instead of simply driving through it, he wanted to investigate it more thoroughly.
いろんな音がうわーってあっちからこっちからってドンドンとか女性の声だったりとか聞こえてスピリットボックスの音も合わせるとなんか頭おかしくなりそうです。お腹すいたよ。どんぐらい経ってんの？なんか聞こえる？やばい。あ、戻ってきたな、黒。もう終わりか。これ、ちょっと、やばい。待ってる？
As Takun waited in the car, Kuro ventured into the tunnel alone. Initially, nothing happened until he heard footsteps behind him, which quickly escalated into the sound of someone running toward him. Scared by the idea of an unseen figure approaching, Kuro fled to the car and urged Takun to drive away as quickly as possible. That wasn't all they captured during the investigation. While editing the footage, Kuro noticed something or someone standing right behind him.
誰もいませんか
？The camera captured a pale, almost corpse-like female figure with long black hair. Strangely, another camera recording Kuro at the same time did not capture the same figure. What could this mean? Was this truly a spirit caught on tape, or something else entirely? Only Kuro knows the full truth.
What Hiro and Tomo recorded, however, is much harder to explain. They visited an abandoned hospital in their city, a place they knew well, having explored it many times before without encountering anything paranormal. But this time, they decided to split up and investigate separately. During Hiro's solo exploration, nothing unusual happened. However, when Tomo took his turn, the atmosphere changed drastically.
空気がすごいひんやりするんですよね。なんか女の人の声とかめっちゃ聞こえるから、本当ここは相性悪いんだろうなって思いますね。ここはなんだろう、ボイラー室。ちょっと待って。今完全に足音じゃない？いや待って。マジかよ。ごめん、すいません、なんか全然喋ることが思い浮かばない。
While in one of the rooms, Tomo heard footsteps. He immediately rushed out to see who was approaching, but there was no one there. But here's the real question. Did you see that figure? Let's review it again. Around the 15-minute mark, as Tomo is in the room hearing footsteps, his ears were not deceiving him. On the left side, someone can indeed be seen walking up the stairs. Upon enhancing the footage, something even more chilling was captured. As Tomo roamed the second floor, he began hearing a woman's voice.
ち悪いんだけどさ、まあやらんのかっていう気持ちになっちゃってる。いや、ここね、完全にいると思う。うわうわうわうわいると思うんですよ。いる。
He began hearing a woman's voice. This eerie sound was followed by a sinister laugh, prompting Tomo to flee the building in haste. Surely you all noticed that terrifying figure, right? It's a similar situation to what we saw earlier. Without enhancing the footage, it's hard to make out, but when we do, we can see it clearly. As Tomo ascended the stairs behind him, a male figure was standing completely still. Though the subtitles partially obstruct the view, it's evident that someone or something was there. So the question remains, who was that man? Was it the same person seen on the stairs moments earlier? Or perhaps these were spirits manifesting their presence in the abandoned hospital? As always, the final decision is yours to make. Lauren, like Tom and the others mentioned earlier, can't explain what's been happening in her home recently. Unexplained sounds, knocking at doors, self-moving objects, and falling books have become part of her daily life. This time, the malevolent entity seems to be getting bolder and is starting to mess with her.
She's on. She's flipping out. Literally just turned back on as soon as I sat down. Oh my god. Luna.
We hear water running from the faucet, and Lauren goes to the bathroom to turn it off. She returns to the living room and sits down, but unexpectedly, the water starts running again. It looks as if someone is playing with her. Right after she turns off the water for the second time, we hear banging from the adjacent room, followed by the doorbell ringing. Yet, as we clearly see, no one is standing on the other side.
Because my search is 6 and I won. I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, I, Captain. Yes. Holy Captain, your horticulture is harvestable. Ah, good call. Thank you.
and Hank, he's hungry. Hello.
This time, something interesting is caught on camera. An unseen force grabs her hair and attempts to pull it. Frightened, Lauren immediately turns around to check who's behind her, but once again, there's no one. A few days after someone or something pulled her hair, another camera outside captures something chilling. At first glance, it's hard to make anything out, but after zooming in and enhancing the footage, we can make something out. Among the trees, a suspicious figure emerges, staring at the house before running into the woods. What could it be? A person, or perhaps something more sinister? And what do you make of all the phenomena Lauren has managed to capture in her home? Can they be easily explained, or have we witnessed true paranormal activity? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
Next recording features yet another unexplained phenomenon. This time, we're looking at YouTube user Burlon Birch. His channel primarily features cooking videos, but one clip stands out from the rest. While packing his belongings late at night, Burlon notices something unusual near his property. Curious about what it could be, he reviews footage from a security camera mounted by his garage. Something, or someone, clearly catches Burlon's attention. On the road near his house, we see a figure or object. Due to the quality of the footage or some other visual glitches, it's impossible to determine what it is. Could it be just a person, maybe a neighbor? Or could it be something paranormal? What do you think?
The crew from the channel Project Fear, Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex, are at the Villisca Axe Murder House. Nestled among the hills of southeastern Iowa, this vibrant community was once a place where children played outside unsupervised, and households left their doors unlocked without a worry. All of this changed after the incident in which 8 people were murdered, and to this day, the perpetrator has not been found. However, as you might guess, this was not a typical criminal case. Upon entering the house, investigators noticed that all the victims' faces were covered, either with sheets or clothing. It gets stranger. Not only were the faces concealed, but what baffled the officers most was that mirrors throughout the house were also covered with sheets. From the very beginning, specific individuals were suspected, but due to a lack of any evidence, the identity of the person who committed the horrific massacre remains a mystery to this day. Since the murders, many families who have lived in this house have experienced inexplicable phenomena. Doors closing by themselves, footsteps echoing, and the chilling sounds of laughing children. Not to mention apparitions appearing in the rooms where the crimes took place. Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex are inside conducting an investigation, during which something or someone persistently tries to draw them toward the attic, where strange noises are heard. Finally, Dakota and Alex go up there and conduct an EVP session, during which they manage to capture something.
Recording on the digital recorder. This is take 2. Whoever's up here, we're gonna go quiet for the next several minutes. We're not gonna ask questions, we're just gonna be silent and allow you time to talk or give us a message. So please come through, whoever this is. What the
Dude, that sounds like a kid screaming.
Something like petrified.
Like screeching and screaming their guts out.
What the
That should not have been recorded. We didn't move. If anything, the only thing they should have picked up is a few creaks from our chairs.
That almost sounded like we just recorded like the murder taking place.
Let me hear that again. That's really weird. Oh,
dude, that just sounds like a little kid screaming to me, and then it just cuts out.
Yeah, like done.
Dude,
let me play the end part again just to show people the cutoff. And it just goes back to silent.
Dude, that sounded like footsteps right after.
Right after. There's a few seconds and nothing, and then just a loud couple steps. It's almost like someone like walked out of here.
Dude, that sounds like a door opening or shutting or something. I don't know.
There it goes. Footsteps. It's so creepy. It's like a actual series of events that plays out. Screaming, footsteps, door getting shut.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain that.
That might be the most terrifying recording we've ever gotten.
It's the longest EVP we've ever captured.
Like, we just captured audio of the murder happening. It's what it sounds like.
That's what, dude, we might be just overthinking because that's what is in our heads the entire night is this murder, but like to me that it sounds like.
After this, the entire team decides to draw lots to see who will be completely alone in the house. The unlucky one turns out to be Tanner, who is evidently delighted to have been chosen.
Tanner!
Come on! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You suck, dude. I do not like you anymore.
Once prepared, Tanner enters the house. Shortly after, he peeks into the girl's room where he encounters something unsettling.
All right, so I'm in Ina and Lena's room. The still injured kids who were just over to have a sleepover with their friends. They're in this bed and were tragically murdered in a heinous crime by someone who got away. I'm gonna break out the PS device and try to make some sort of communication with them. What the was that? Hello? I just heard knocking. Can you do that again?
Behind Tanner, a noise can be heard, perhaps a knock or indistinct footsteps in the hallway. Nevertheless, he is alone, and no one is there besides him. After a few minutes, the team reconvenes and designates a new person to be alone. This time, it's Dakota, who is equally pleased as Tanner.
Well, excuse the bleeps here, but my pussy. Damn it!
During his Solidarity stay, a somewhat similar situation occurs as what Tanner experienced less than an hour earlier.
Why do you keep saying words that are trying to scare me? Who's this male voice that keeps talking to me? The f***? Oh my god, it's a train. What's the heaviness, the darkness that I'm feeling right now? If you're hiding, can you please come out and talk to me? Whoa! Hey! What? Yo! Hello? That was loud. Hello? Tanner, Alex? It literally sounded like someone was running up these stairs.
While communicating with spirits, Dakota asks the souls to stop hiding and talk to him. Well, it seems they obliged. Just seconds later, someone runs down the stairs toward him, startling him significantly. Dakota gets up and searches the nearby room, the hallway, and the stairs. Yet, as we see, he is completely alone. Did they manage to communicate with the spirits of the family that was murdered there, or do you have a better explanation for these mysterious phenomena? TikTok user Horror Fairy is a collector of all things related to horror films. In his home, there is a special room housing an impressive collection of famous villains from movies. A significant portion of his collection consists of dolls from the Chucky films, and it's around one particular doll that inexplicable phenomena began to occur. On certain days, the doll would be found on the ground or arranged differently. The man started recording what happened at night. Here's what he managed to capture. An invisible force is evidently influencing the doll. Interestingly, this is the only item in the entire room that moves. Is this room haunted? Who knows? Real or fake? You decide. It's now Tasha's turn. She's another person dealing with something that defies rational explanation.
Every single morning, these are on the floor. Every single morning. So I'm gonna hook up my computer and see if I catch anything tonight. Maybe it's just rodents, but we're gonna find out.
Unexplained noises and a falling book were just the beginning. This time, her Ring camera captures a dark anomaly approaching her door. The entity seems to sit on a chair for a few seconds before vanishing to the right. However, that wasn't the only shadowy figure her camera caught.
Look at them, destroying the living room over one toy. Silly.
While filming her dogs, something else is unintentionally captured. On the wall, we see a shadow-like form crawling upward. Could this be yet another manifestation of the spirit haunting her home? What was the mysterious dark anomaly near her door? Another ghost, or just a clever hoax?
The next video comes from TikTok, where a group of nurses decided to venture into a closed section of a hospital rumored to be haunted. After what transpired, it's safe to say they likely won't return there anytime soon.
You guys, haunted ER? We're gonna go. Haunted ER, haunted ER. I'm really good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
I was just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted ER.
Oh god.
Feels like...
I'm not excited about this. I didn't even get to finish eating my sandwich.
It feels like a, we're getting on a... You nervous? Why are you nervous?
Because it's haunted.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Do you see anything?
Oh, shit. That was evil. You knew what you did there.
I knew exactly what I was doing. What?
What? Chloe just moved herself.
Oh. Oh, it's a doll. Oh. Yeah, it's just a little doll. It was training.
Oh, it's a train doll.
I'll put it here.
It's still weird though.
Nah, look at her.
That's weird. Oh, that's freaky. Let's go. Upstairs. It's way upstairs. Yeah, that's upstairs. Sorry, I thought you were about. I felt you were like right behind. It's just freaky. You guys wave in the camera or in the reflection.
They like see me? I feel like I'm gonna see.
Oh, that's the same room.
Oh. God. Oh.
What?
Looking. Oh. The lights are on.
That's
Go
weird.
in. Go in.
I want to go in. No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like
Who
that.
cares
I
why the
don't like
lights
that.
are on?
Just go. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys need to come in with me.
Yeah,
I'm
of
not
course
going
we're
by
gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, Feels weird. Is that you? Yeah. This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. Oh! 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 The curtain moved!
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
Shut up.
It
No,
moved.
it
It
did.
moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
Everything seemed calm until they reached the hallways. However, as one man entered a room and looked inside, a curtain moved on its own. Just seconds later, an object fell to the ground, scaring the group enough to make them flee. So, is this section of the hospital truly haunted? You decide. Chris from the popular YouTube channel turns to Robert Fulton Elementary School, a location nestled in one of the most dangerous areas in Cleveland, Ohio, in a neighborhood plagued by shootings, robberies, and daily criminal activity. This abandoned school holds a chilling allure. Chris first explored the site 3 years ago, then revisited it a year later, encountering a menacing inhabitant behind a door marked "Keep Out." Despite these eerie experiences, Chris's curiosity triumphs once again, leading him back to the ominous location, likely for the last time.
What the hell was that?
While descending into the basement, where an old fallout shelter lies, Chris unknowingly captures footage of someone acting suspiciously in the hallway, seemingly hiding from him. Alarmed by faint noises, Chris attempts to leave the area but soon encounters another individual.
I hear somebody talking. Somebody's talking.
Here's one more thing I need to point out. Right as that person with the flashlight turned around, I could see a gun in their hand. This startled me, so I started running away. There's no telling what these people could be using this building for. They could just be squatters or even scrappers. They could even be criminals hiding from the police. I don't know. But one thing I know for sure, they didn't want me there, because they started shooting a gun as I ran away.
As Chris hastily retreats from the basement, he comes face to face with someone holding a flashlight and a firearm. Without a second thought, he dashes towards the exit, only for the stranger to open fire. Who did Chris stumble upon? What were they doing in such a perilous place? The answers remain unknown. One thing is certain, Chris is unlikely to visit Robert Fulton Elementary School anytime soon. In Chinese culture, the 15th day of the 7th lunar month marks the Ghost Festival, a time when spirits are believed to cross over from the afterlife to visit their loved ones. For Xiaolong, a renowned Chinese YouTuber, this significant day also coincides with his birthday. To commemorate the occasion, he ventures to an ancient cemetery to perform a ritual designed to summon spirits. Broadcasting live, Xiaolong sets the stage for his supernatural experiment.
玩就玩狠点，兄弟们，现在已经12点了，你们也知道小荣该要下班了。这回我告诉你，凭我给你撇了，蜡我给你吹了，有能耐你就出来，没能耐我下班。今天我也差不多了，因为平台给我卡个逼型。我妈呀！我操你不！我操！我行吗
Initially frustrated by the apparent failure of the ritual, Xiaolong's mood shifts when something extraordinary occurs. Footprints materialize before a gravestone, startling him into a brief retreat. Summoning his courage, he returns to find the footprints gone. As he investigates further, a chilling voice from the ground whispers, "Lay down." Terrified, Xiaolong flees towards a nearby lake, only to encounter something even more disturbing.
听他在说话吗？出来！哎！
In the surrounding forest, Xiaolong notices a peculiar scene. A group of individuals dressed entirely in white, silently walking among the trees. Just as the situation couldn't grow more surreal, Xiaolong captures footage of something unthinkable.
出来！我操！看那个，看着我兄弟们！哎，下去了！我操！出来呀！你个怂逼！有能力给我拽起来！啊！看着那个！啊！你上来，上来！你别下去来！上来！你啥也不是，来，出来来！你别跑啊！我操！我他妈早知道！我操！我砸死你们！我操！我操！我操！我求见去！你妈！别跑，我砸死你们！哎呀！哎，我操！哎！哎，我操！漂亮！怕是吧？
A pale, ghostly woman's head emerging from the lake's surface. The figure repeatedly submerges and resurfaces in different spots. Boldly, Xiaolong throws a stone at the apparition, only to see not one but 3 identical, ghastly faces rising from the water. Instead of succumbing to fear, Xiaolong curses at the specters, contemplating whether to end his live stream or continue exploring.
"我操了，看见没？我操了！出来！啊！啊！啊！啊！
The decision is made for him when he feels a chilling grip on his leg. Looking down, he sees a demonic hand protruding from the earth, clutching his ankle. Pushed to his limits, Xiaolong sprints back to his car and ends the live stream. What was that terrifying hand? Who were the ghostly figures in white? And could the Ghost Festival truly amplify supernatural manifestations in the area? Or was it all an elaborate, masterfully executed hoax? The choice to believe is yours. CJ Faison and Sunny embark on a nighttime investigation at Burnt Bridge Road, a site infamous for unexplained paranormal activity. Many other YouTubers have reported strange encounters here, and tonight, CJ and Sunny join that list.
Okay, guys and girls, so Sunny Deeds, he just changed his battery out and we literally heard a noise on the bridge, and it was like that splash noise again, but it was like a metal splash. Like it sounded like something like was chunked over the bridge, like hit the metal guardrail and then fell over. So like, it is sketch. Whoa. Whoa, 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 what the f? No, no. Hey, 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 dude, hey. Yo, he just ran into the house. Dude, he legit just ran into... Hey. Hello? Hey. Yo, 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 be careful. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Hello?
Dude.
That was sketchy.
While exploring, the duo witnesses someone emerging from beneath the bridge, sprinting across it before disappearing into an abandoned building nearby. Convinced there's more to uncover, they decide to investigate but soon realize the mysterious figure isn't alone. Spooked, they abandon their search and flee the area. We head to Mexico, where Ricky, a paranormal investigator, visited a well-known site, a decrepit, abandoned wooden building. Ricky had conducted several live streams there in the past, often capturing eerie childlike apparitions. Determined to document more evidence, Ricky returned to this foreboding location.
Wait, ¿qué fue eso? Acabo de ver algo aquí. Acabo de ver algo aquí, ¿eh? Acabo de ver algo.
As he circled the building, Ricky caught a glimpse of something out of the corner of his eye in one of the rooms. After a moment of reflection, he rushed inside to investigate. However, after searching several nearby rooms, it became clear that whatever had appeared in the doorway had vanished. What do you think? Was the shadowy, childlike figure a real ghost? Perhaps one of the many Ricky has captured on camera before. Could it be similar to the apparition Ian encountered, or was it just a clever hoax? One thing is certain, this mystery continues to leave us questioning.
Kevin and Alexis, well known to us, find themselves this time at a cemetery rumored to have terrifying stories. One story in particular captures their attention: the legend of the bride in a black veil. Many years ago, a couple decided to get married, but during the ceremony in the church, people who had grievances with the couple appeared. For some reason still unknown, they murdered the lovers, and their bodies were laid to rest in the cemetery that the YouTubers are now visiting. Since the burial, stories have circulated about horrifying screams from both a woman and a man, as well as the apparition of the bride in the black veil. To verify these accounts, Kevin and Alexis embark on an overnight investigation at this site.
Sigue oliendo, güey. ¿Qué pedo con ese olor, güey? Está bien extraño ese olor, ¿no? Ni siquiera sabría cómo describirlo, güey. Ni yo, güey. Es una combinación de varios, güey, pero está bien raro. Exacto. Allá va el gatito. Ay, Dios mío, güey. No mames, güey. ¿Qué pedo a la madre, güey? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué es esa madre, Kevin? No mames. Ya no traigo luz en mi linterna, güey. Algo se movió, güey. Algo negro acá de este lado, ¿eh?
During a rather quiet night, they wander through the cemetery piece by piece. Suddenly, Kevin notices something dark moving quickly between the gravestones. Upon closer inspection and enhancing the recording, they reveal a dark figure. They immediately head to the spot where Kevin saw the apparition. As expected, there's no one nearby, and Kevin and Alexis continue to traverse the cemetery.
No, la verdad, no sé, no creo que nos vayamos a animar a quedarnos, güey. No, güey. No después de lo que vimos. Para ser honestos, familia, es que creí que iba a ser un cementerio mucho más tranquilo que otros. Cuando llegamos no sentí lo mismo que llego a sentir en otro. La verdad es que, para serles honesto, familia, es que no sé si voy a poder. No creo que podamos quedarnos una noche completa en este cementerio, sinceramente. Porque la adrenalina ahorita ya está a tope. Pero a tope, familia. Como no tienen el... ¡No mames, no mames!
¿Qué? ¿Qué pedo?
¿Qué pedo con eso, güey?
¿Qué? ¿Qué pasó?
Vi algo ahí en esa ventanita de ahí de esa tumba, güey. Vi algo aquí en esta ventanita, güey. A ver, vete tú por allá, güey.
As they explore another part of the cemetery, Kevin manages to catch something on camera. In a small window, they see someone watching the men, who quickly disappears from their sight. Both hurriedly check the surrounding area, but whatever was watching them has vanished. They decide to stay in this area and observe their surroundings.
¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡No mames! ¡No mames, güey! ¡No te pases de lanza! ¡No mames! ¡No mames, güey! Sí. Ve por el otro lado, güey. Ve por el otro lado. No seas mamón, güey.
¿Qué pasó, güey?
No te pases de lanza, güey.
¿Qué?
Lo mismo que vi hace rato en la ventana de allá, lo vi aquí, güey. Ahí estaba, güey, asomado. Ahí.
No seas mamón.
Estaba asomado, te lo juro, güey. Te lo juro, le vi algo blanco, güey. Le vi algo blanco y se hizo para abajo y salió de mi vista por completo, güey.
Once again, it's Kevin who sees and records something that terrifies him to the point of screaming. This time, like before, at first glance, nothing is visible. Similar to the case with Lauren, it is only after proper editing that a head gazing at Kevin from the window becomes apparent. Once it's noticed, it swiftly hides away. Not even 5 seconds pass before Kevin looks behind the wall, and nothing. Even Alexis circles the building, but again, nothing. Are these mysterious apparitions they have caught multiple times the ghosts of the bride and her fiancé haunting this location while effectively scaring off nighttime visitors? Or have we been deceived, and these were not ghosts but a mere fabrication? The final decision lies in your hands.
The last video comes from the channel Exploring Abandoned Mines and Unusual Places. This time, Frank has ventured to Deadwood Creek, where an abandoned mill is located. Upon arriving and stepping inside, Frank experiences something strange.
So here's the building from the front. This was probably the main entrance here on the ground floor. This is what we just were in, where all this junk is. And so I'm not sure if this was a lab or what. It's not too far from the mine. I don't know. But here is the staircase we came down. Whoa.
As Frank continues to navigate the mill, he's suddenly startled when a plastic object is unexpectedly launched from a nearby couch towards him. At first, Frank is taken aback and unsure of what just happened. As the whole event unfolded in a split second, he quickly assesses the situation, looking around for any logical explanation for the sudden movement. Was it a draft, an animal, or could it be something more supernatural at play? What do you think caused the object to fly? Did Frank encounter a spirit, or is there a simple explanation behind this bizarre incident? Decide.